Good day to you all and welcome along to the Team of the Week for round 6 of the Global Rugby Challenge. This is a series where you guys take the field and take on the best clubs from around the globe in the league of the Global Rugby Challenge. This week is of course the end of round 6 and we have a lot to cover through. So let's get stuck into it. Of course, following up from round 5, we of course have the try of the week, and you guys were the ones that got to decide. A lot of you got out there on the straw poll, had your say onto what you thought was the best try, and you have all voted for Ryan Heikkinen. 58% of the votes. This is a try you said was number 1. Munster get driven backwards. It took a lot of shoves, but now it's game on. Ali Gino runs away from his opposite number, gives to Craneen. Craneen away. He'll look to go over the top. Chips ahead for Thomas. Thomas is flying. Craneen is coming. Look out. Here's the tackle on Earls.
Release.
Puts him down, and look at the shoves here. Look at this treatment of the ruck. Absolute disregard. As away they come now. Smith away for Heikkinen. Heikkinen for the corner, and Heikkinen will score. Oh, that is something special from the Flakers. Not to be outdone, not to be underestimated. That is how well they can play. Also in the running were tries from McFadden and from Craneen. They got 25% and 17% respectively. A far cry from Heikkinen's try, which a stunning try it was. He gets try of the week for round number 5. So into round 6, we have 4 tries for you to pick from here. Seeing as a straw poll went pretty well, everyone was quite happy to vote for that. Let's stick it in with another 4 tries. We'll kick it off with the Cornflakers matchup up against the Ospreys. We have 2 tries from that match, 2 tries from the Guardians match. Let's check them out. Try number 1 goes to Tom Harris, the Cornflakers versus the Ospreys. Line out, McDonald at the front, Poulter files away to Cesaro. Tries to charge his way through. Poulter again. Dooley just about through McDonald. Great ball away to Harris. And that's another try. What a great ball. A stunning try from Tom Harris. Up again, number 2 is James Dooley, also from the Flakers, up against the Ospreys. Here come the Flakers. They've got it back. McDonald, the big man. He's ranging through. He looks for support. It's wide for Dooley. Dooley running for the corner. It's a foot race, but he'll do it. The front half is in. And the Flakers put this game to bed. Now, if you're unimpressed by those efforts from the Cornflakers players, we have 2 coming in from the Guardians of the Crib. First up, Omar Solomon with the stunner. Guardians get numbers back and turn it over. This has been a topsy-turvy start. Here's McFadden. We've seen it before. He goes wide. Finds Richards. Davies in tow. Here's Omar Solomon. We run to the line. 20 to go. And Solomon will open up the scoring. The Guardians of the Crib. They'll open up the first try of the match. And last but not least, from the Guardians, the 4th try and the Team of the Week straw poll will be from Ken Pringle. This one, I think, is quite a cracker. Check it out and see what you think. McKibben goes to the left side. Fiddler! Here's all over Rob Horn. Oh my goodness! Turnover ball. Heads away for Solomon. It's 5-on-1. Folau has to work hard. Jones back to Pringle. The man who starts it all gets the reward. What an outstanding try from the Guardians. Alright, so there are your 4 tries for the Team of the Week. Straw poll link will be in the description below. Click on that, go check it out, make your say count. And we'll have again at the end of round 7 the winner of round 6 try of the week. So moving swiftly along, a whole pile of stats as per usual to have a quick look at. We'll start things off here with the one for the forwards, the tackle count. And we have a top 10 to pick from this list. Kicking things off at the top is Elliot Malpass, still at the top on 23 tackles. But right behind him, a newcomer up the list, Owen Richards on 22. Another new name that has come from nowhere on the list, Callum Fiddler storming his way up to 19 tackles, equal also with Gubry Heads and Lou Jones, who have come up to 19. Lou Jones, a decent match in this round of 6. Further down the table, Liam Robertson has 18. 2 players on 17, Dylan Davies and Chris Smith. Marshall Hanna and Ivan Ferryland round out the top 10 with 16 tackles, successful up to this date, the end of round 6. Alright, so stat pack number 2 is the meters gained, and this is an interesting one because we have a new leader. Andrew McFadden has come storming further up the ladder, and he is now outright first with 338 metres. Jonathan Craneen sits second on 312, didn't play in round 6, so stays right there. Owen Richards had a storming match. He goes flying up to 228 metres. Malpa's still there on 209. Aidan Adeleke Solomon is there on 204. Also on 204 is Logan Banks. Lou Jones makes his way up into the list on 201. Mitchell Otley is there on 199. Henry Smith and Ruby Floyd round out the table with 192 and 178 each. There's some interesting stats, but the ones everyone really wants to see are the try scorers. And we have a whole list of try scorers and point scorers from the last round, heading into some big matches coming your way. Let's check out the point scorers into this position at the end of round 6. Leading the way, still number 1 and over double ahead of number 2 is still Jonathan Craneen on 46 points. The man has scored points for fun, and he leads the table from Douglas Eddington, who got a little point haul of 6 in the last match. He's up to 22 points. Logan Priest is on 20. Sloan, 18. Lou Jones is there on 16. Ruby Floyd is there with a whole bunch of players on 15 points. That is Floyd, Will Rogers, Riley Crowsand, Braden Rudman, Pierre Valentine, and Tom Harris. A new man into the list with a double in his last match as well. So that's the point scorers. Last but not least, let's check out the try scorers up to the end of round number 9. And we have a few new names into this list, so let's check them out. Craneen still leads the way at the top. 5 tries to his name. Amazing that a fly half is leading the try scoring stats here. Second is Logan Priest, who hasn't played now for a couple of matches, so we're seeing him back in the action, and he'll be looking to uproot that top spot and put it next to his name. Ruby Floyd, Will Rogers, and Tom Harris, a new addition into this list, all on 3, and we have a whole host on 2, with two new men, I should say, in this list. Omar Solomon, James Dooley, recent additions following their great performances. Ryan Heikkinen, Aidan Adeleke Solomon, Kieran Jones, and David Sloan all sit there with 2 tries as well. A plentiful week of stats, points, great performances, and great victories as well. The 3 subscriber sides still lead the way. The All Flakes, of course, remember, did not play in round 6, so that's why there's no mention of any All Flakes players making any movements, scoring any points, or anything like that, which is fully explained in the next round. We'll see them in action as well. So with that comment in mind, we all know that the All Flakes did not play round 6, so it was a slightly more difficult team of the week to pick this week, as we only had pretty much 2 players in each position to pick from, but this is what I have come up with. This is the team of the week for round 6 of the Global Rugby Challenge. So we'll kick things off in the front row, and we have 1 man from the Flakers, 2 from the Guardians. That is on the loose head side, Michael Revlard, hooker, Maximus Wilder, and on the tight head, Ivan Ferryland. Now I thought Ferryland was the standout here for the Guardians. He was outstanding in the running of the ball. Wilder had a decent match as well, and Revlard consistently has been playing decently for the Flakers. And also, I'm going to put Ivan Ferryland as my player of the week. Not very often or ever I think we've seen in the front row, but Ferryland I thought was that good. He deserves it. The tight head prop gets the big star. Into the second row, and we have 2 absolute standouts here. Ian McDonald and Andrew McFadden will take the 2 second row positions. Now these 2 are freaks. 1 from the Flakers, 1 from the Guardians. I mean, in the team of the week, 2 of those tries were created by one of those 2. McDonald with one, McFadden with the other. They are very, very good in their position and getting better and better and better as the weeks go on. The back row, and there's lots to talk about here. Ken Pringle will be on the blind side, Edward O'Brien on the open side, and Tamiko Dietrich from the Flakers will be at number 8. So the Guardians get the flanker position 6 and 7. The Pringle an absolute standout, and O'Brien has been solid now for a good 2 or 3 weeks. He's been in the team, so he's looking fantastic as well. Dietrich had a strong game from the back of the scrum for the Flakers. Into the back line, and we go to the number 9. I thought this man had an outstanding match for the Guardians. That is Callum Fiddler. He was brilliant. His defensive prowess was outstanding, and of course he did his basic roles very well. Outside him will be James Dooley from the Flakers. He is starting at number 10. He had a fantastic game as well for his side. So we make our way into the centres, and I've gone with the 2 players from the Guardians of the Crib here, Lou Jones and Callum Caldwell. I thought together they played very well. Lou Jones played exceptionally well, another playmaker almost outside of his number 10. That was where they were the strongest. I think the Guardians playing with that adaptability of the width between the two of them as well. On the wings, no question here whatsoever. 4 tries between them, 2 each. Omar Solomon on the left and Tom Harris on the right. One from the Guardians, the other from the Flakers. What a combination they were. At fullback, we've gone with Douglas Eddington. Great game, kicking from the back, doing all his core roles well. Flakers had a good match. Eddington was on song as well. And that wraps up the Team of the Week for round number 6. Plenty to talk about in that Team of the Week. Let me know if you agree or disagree or thought someone else should have been there instead. Of course, we will have 2 matches again in round 7, but all 3 teams will be involved. Our next matches in round 7 will have the first clash of the subscriber sides. Is going to be massive. I think that's our next match as well, so make sure you stick around for that. Stay tuned, hit that subscribe button, and do not miss the biggest match of the Global Rugby Challenge so far. One team is going to get a big L. They're going to lose that 0 beside L. Surely someone will win this game. There is going to be the 100% win record out the window for someone. Who will it be? You'll have to stay tuned and check that one out very soon when it comes your way. All in all, thank you everyone for voting in the straw poll for the Try of the Week last round. There'll be another one. You can check out in the description to vote for your Try of the Week this week as well, and there'll be plenty more rugby action coming your way. So thank you everyone for tuning in and sticking around and watching all the awesome content coming your way, and I'll see you all next time. Until then, take care.